Hello, welcome to Kool KordZ. For a while, I've been working on the Walter Bishop Jr. fourths. Now, these are consecutive fourths that you can play within an octave that are really, in my opinion, good for the hands. And I've come up with these different ways to play them and to practice them. Rhythmic ideas, melodic ideas, also hand independence ideas. So I hope you can get something out of this video as we step forward into our Walter Bishop Jr. universe and experiment, try new things. So come along for the ride. So for a while now I've been working on the Walter Bishop Jr. 5. I'd like to show you a little exercise that you can do with rhythm with this, and that's thinking about numbers. So if I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think maybe 1. You can do that in both hands. Also, you can do 2. 3. 4. 5. I guess you've already done that, so we can go. So we have our ascending one, so we can actually go backwards as well. Maybe try it with the right hand. And I'm going to try and get the metronome going. This is over 2, so finally got there. Two. 3. 4. You can maybe try double time. Something like that. Okay, so I just wanted to briefly go over that, but that takes a while. That's a fun thing to warm up with, and I find that it's uses all fingers. Check out my other video on Walter Bishop Jr. 5s, and I go into much more detail about this. So I just wanted to focus on the rhythm idea. What else can we do? Oh yeah, well, something I didn't do in the other video was use chords. So as accompaniment, I just played like that, or contrary motion, or harmonize in minor thirds, major thirds. Exactly like that. We can try and do chords as well. Opposite way, maybe major third. These are little ideas. The other thing I thought of recently is to do a diatonic Walter Bishop Jr. So, you know, trying to go like this. Say C major for now. You can start on C if you want. I like it. I really think it's a great method to play in a key or in a mode. You can try contrary motion. Sounds like Bartok. So that's some ideas over the 5. Now I wanted to show you my groups of 12, the variation of Walter Bishop Jr.'s 5. Now that's all the notes in 12. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can actually go to the next one. And so forth. And I had a few ideas with that as well. So separate hands. And then how you get back, you go, once you get to the C, go to the top C. This one's good for the 5th finger. Until you get to the bottom. Back up again. So I had a few ideas with that. The same ideas as the 5. So you can do 2 hands. I like doing contrary motion. Maybe the staccato. Maybe the gato. Maybe chords. There's contrary motion, there's harmonizing in thirds. There's major thirds, maybe major third chords. So there's some variations you can do over this group of 3 or group of 12, depending on the way you look at it. I like this Chick Corea kind of sound, this major third, sus and major third. We can explore that on another video because I wanted to get to the rhythmic side of things, just to show you some ideas before I put it on the metronome and it gets a bit frantic. I'll show you the so you can think about 1 maybe or 12. So doing that all the way through. You can do 2. start with, I think it's easy to do the 5 clave, which is 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3, all the way through these consecutive fourths. So we go 1 2 1 dun, 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 until it links up again. Now 6, I guess, is just 2 groups of 3. The 7 clave, which is 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Try it in both hands if you want. I won't show you everything that I do, but this takes about 45 minutes to an hour to explore all the different combinations. Eight is a difficult one. 2 4s. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3. Nine, we'll do the 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. 3 2s and a 3. Etc. What else have we got? The 10, the 2 5s. I do a clave, 5 clave, a rest, a 5 clave, and then I do it again. It's a good way to do it. Now the 11 clave is 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So a 11 clave. There's more, but the one I use is the 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. Is that right? So it's 5. 1. And then we're back at the top. And one thing I like to do is put it with the metronome. And then we have this nice... then we know we're in touch with the 3s, with the 12. So if I try I'll try it now, 2. And then 6 we've done, and then 7. And of course try that in all keys. 8 with the metronome is difficult in these 3s. That sort of thing, but it's difficult. 9 clave. Maybe try the right hand. Etc. 10 is difficult. You have to do the 2 5s with the breaks. Or you can just count to 10, which is even more difficult. How would I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sort of thing. And now 11. Etc. Now, another idea before we finish this video is to practice. I like to practice also the other way, the inverse. So we'd have to do all those steps again with this. Exactly how would we do that? Difficult, and we do all the claves as well. 7 clave. So I hope that's given you some ideas about how to use this great consecutive 4th exercise. Yeah. There's a score in the attachment of a lot of the exercises that I practice, including Claire Fisher, Rob Van Bavel, Jackie Bayard, Jason Moran, Barry Harris stuff, and there's a lot more than that as well, as I'm discovering new things every time. If you've got any questions, please ask me in the comments. And yeah, I hope to see you next time on Kool KordZ.